There's nobody like physically here, so you need to calm down. Like, seriously, it's just me. So if you're joining us, hey, no name, how are you? They think they're gonna keep on barking until they realize that nobody's actually physically here. So I'm gonna be making some homemade cashew milk today. If you are curious about this whole dairy-free lifestyle, we've been living it here for a year now, and I have lost weight. I feel really good. I'm really healthy. Haven't been sick in a very, very long time. Used to be asthmatic and have allergies really bad. Everybody in the house did, and now we're feeling really, really great. So we started off buying almond milk, buying cashew milk from the store, and I don't want to spend like $5 on buying almond milk or cashew milk. Okay, yeah, please don't eat me. I'm a person. So anyway, so I don't want to buy the stuff from the store anymore. I don't want to pay $5. And I also don't want the preservatives that are in the cashew milk. Oh, hi everybody! If you're just joining, I'm about to make some homemade cashew milk. So basically what you need is cashews. Super, super easy, guys. Like, don't even be scared. Cashews and a Nutribullet or a really super cool high power blender will do the trick. And then I like to use raw sugar. This good stuff right here. Can you see it? It's kind of dark in there, and it's supposed to be dark. I like my sugar dark like I like my husband, my man. Anyway, so you need cashews, filtered water. Make sure you have filtered water. I have a filter here. I don't know if you can see it. A filter. I have the pure filter on my faucet here. And a sweetener. You can use honey. You can use, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. You can use honey. You can use raw sugar. I'm not a big fan of using anything like Sweet and Low or Splenda or Stevia. I don't want that. I want something from the earth. If it came from the ground, then I think I can digest it. My body's kind of created to be able to do that. So we're going to make some cashew milk. Yay! It's going to be super fun. So what you want to start out with is soaking your cashews in filtered water. Okay, so I put about a cup of cashews, and I think I have a 2-quart pitcher here. So it's about a cup of raw cashews, not toasted, not salted. Don't go buying those salted cashews from the store in a tin, which you would snack on. I mean, those are delicious for snacks, but what you want is like the raw cashews. I get mine from a farmer's market that's pretty local, and they're really cheap. I think it's maybe $6 a pound, and I don't even get that many of them. So I maybe will sometimes I'll get like a big giant 3-pound bag. If I'm really not feeling like going back to the farmer's market. And then the best way to store them, y'all, this is really important because I made the mistake of not storing my raw cashews correctly. They were in a bag, and I put them in the pantry and was like, oh, okay, life is great, and went on with my day. And then it started to stink. So they will ferment and they will be gross, and then nobody will want to be your friend because you smell bad. So put them in a glass jar and then put them in the fridge. Hi, Danielle. How are you? We're gonna make some cashew milk because, I'm a hippie and all, which I really resent that term. People joke with me and will call me hippie, and I'm like, yo, I'm not a hippie. I just want real food. Like, I don't think that's a problem. So let's get started. It's gonna be really, really easy. Soak the cashews for like 4 hours. I will usually actually soak them for like a few days. Make a batch of cashew milk, and as soon as I make it, I pour some more cashews and filtered water into this container and then stick it in the fridge because my kids will go crazy and eat cereal, which is also homemade, and all kinds of crazy stuff using all the cashew milk, so I have to constantly keep on making more milk. Anybody have any questions? Are we good so far? Am I confusing you, losing you, anything like that? If not, I can get started. Look how gross it looks. Okay, so you want to let your cashews soak because it's going to pull off all those enzymes that your body has a hard time digesting. So let them soak. Hi, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, so let it soak, and then you can see at the top there's some yuckiness all floating at the top. So it's really important to let it soak. All right, so I'm going to drain it out, rinse it with some more filtered water. All you're going to be using this whole time is filtered water because you don't want the nastiness. Any other stuff that's from, the regular water system, you want it like to be pure, hopefully, really good mineral, purified fruit with minerals and everything is really, really good because you don't want to get kidney stones and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to just rinse it out. And I like to rinse it a few times just to make sure that all that yuckiness is gone, because I don't want that in my milk or in my kids' cereal. My mashed potatoes, if you make mashed potatoes, you can use cashew milk in that. You can really use it in anything that you would use regular milk in. And I'll do another broadcast another time with cheese, because I make a mozzarella cheese with this as well. And it's really, really good. My husband loves it. He will do tortilla chips and the cashew mozzarella cheese for a snack, and he's good to go. I've actually made 4 different types of cheeses with cashews. It's really so simple. It's not rocket science. I'm kind of an idiot, so if I can do it, then anyone can do it. But so there we go. Our cashews are nice and rinsed. La la. They're good to go. How are we going so far? Anybody have any questions? You just want to see what happens? Or you just want to watch me make an idiot out of myself because I'm a hippie? And either way is fine. I mean, entertainment value is a cool thing. So we're going to fill it up. Now that we've rinsed it all out and everything, we're going to fill up our cashews. Oh, let me see. Good. Oh, good. Yay. Thanks, Danielle. We're going to fill up our Nutribullet cup all the way to the max line is what I like to do. Sounds like someone's peeing. Gross. La, la, la. Do we have anybody that's already made this before? Anybody that's used to all this? Or is it just me? I'm the only reader who has no life and just makes cashew milk and cashew cheese. And then it's going to get loud. I tried putting the Nutribullet over there, but it's going to get kind of loud. So just bear with me, and I'm just going to make faces while it does this. You're going to want it to mix and blend for about 45 seconds, and then I let it settle, and then I mix it again. It just kind of gives you the finest grounds kind of the cashews that you can get. So that's what we're going to do. It's filling with filtered water while we're waiting, and I'm just going to let it settle, and you can see the cashews kind of coming down. You can see up real close. There you go. Ew! It's really good though, I promise. And then I'm going to mix it again for about another 30-45 seconds. Alright. So then the other thing to do is if you want to sweeten your cashew milk, you're going to want to use, like I said, honey. You can use raw sugar. I'm a big fan of raw sugar. I put raw sugar in everything that I make. I am not anti-sugar. I love sugar. It's from the earth and my body likes it. So, my body knows how to process it, and I just don't go crazy on it. So, but if you want to use raw sugar, like me, then you're going to want to heat it up so that it'll blend in with the water really, really well. So you're going to put it in, I like to use maybe about like a 1/4 cup of water and then a couple tablespoons of raw sugar. Okay, I'm going to heat it up in the microwave for about a minute. While that's heating up, I'm just going to pour the cashews all ground up into the pitcher, like so. And you can see it's white. It looks just like milk. So like you can really trick people. And be like, here, you want a glass of milk? And then give it to them, and then they will be tricked. You'll be like, April Fools, it's cashews. I'm going to fill the rest of that up with some filtered water and get my trusty sugar water. It's nice and boiled, stirred up, little darling. Stirred up like Bob Marley taught us. And so it's nice and mixed in. And you can, I mean, raw sugar is so much better for you than refined sugar. It's supposed to look like this, okay? This is what sugar water is supposed to look like. Not that crap with refined sugar. Don't be putting that inside of your delicious cashew milk. Don't ruin it. If you're going to go raw for real. Alright, so then we're just going to pour that into it. And then anytime you add anything that's sweet, you're not going to be able to taste the sweetness unless you give it a pinch of salt. I like to add a couple pinches of salt into my cashew milk so you can really, really taste that sweetness. I might as well not even put any sugar in it if you don't put salt. And it does not taste salty. Don't even worry about that. It will taste like sweet milk. Now, you don't even have to sweeten it if you don't want to. You can just leave it unsweetened. You could add a tablespoon of vanilla if you wanted to. Remember, I'm an idiot, so I don't know how to close the lid of this thing. Ah, got it. So you can add any kind of flavorings you want, really. You can add cinnamon, you can add pumpkin pie spice, cloves if you wanted to. I mean, really that's about it. And again, another way you can sweeten it if you didn't want to do honey or raw sugar, if you can't have anything like that. I have a friend who's really not supposed to have sugar from the cane or honey. So you can actually use dates. And I can do a video another time about dates, because getting the sugar out of dates is like a really rocket science, actually. Not really, that's a lie. But it is kind of hard. So I'll actually do a separate video another time, another broadcast about that. So let's test this cashew milk out. Who wants to have some?
Me.
Oh look, children are here. Where did those children come from? Okay. Grab a cup. I'm not giving. You could actually give this to the dogs if you wanted to, because it's not dairy, so they won't have any problems with their tummies. So, I mean, if you really wanted to waste your cashew milk on giving it to the dogs, that's fine. But you can see it takes some work, so give it to the dogs. But it's totally fine to make cashew cheese out of this and give it to the dogs. Taste this, sir. Oh, you want the fancy cup?
Yeah, I want the fancy cup.
The manly cup.
The man's cup.
This is Cole. This is my son.
Hello.
He is 10 years old and living the dairy-free lifestyle. And there we go with that kid over there.
Hola, amigo.
That's my son. I have a cup for you. I have milk right here. What do you think, Cole?
This is really good.
Does it taste normal?
Jesus.
This is a normal house. The reason they're home right now at 11:14 on a Tuesday is because I homeschool. They're weird just like me. Here you go. Cashew milk. Let me know how it is.
Awesome.
I didn't blend it up like I usually do, so it's kind of a little bit gritty, but, you know, once we go off the air, I'll, he's chugging it over here. How is this cashew milk? Now, which one would you prefer? And be honest, do you want the stuff that we make here at home, or the stuff that you buy from the store?
Like here. Cashew?
And cashew milk.
This, definitely.
Why? What do you like about this?
This one is, like, it's more, like, fresh. Like, more fresh and not, like...
Yeah, I think the ones from the store taste like a box. They taste like cardboard. It's like drinking a box. I'm not a fan of drinking boxes. It's not my thing.
And I feel like you could, like how people, like, try to, like, chug a whole gallon of milk. You could probably do that with this, because it's not so thick, and you don't... or something like that. Like, it's not thick.
It's not thick.
It's not like...
You could, no, actually, I make coffee creamer out of this as well, because we're like, not dairy, like no dairy anything. Like, we don't want to drink milk out of cows' boobies. That's not cool. I'm not a fan of that. We stopped nursing when we were babies. We don't need to keep nursing from a cow. That's weird. See, y'all people that drink dairy and think that we're hippies, you guys are the weird ones who suckle from a cow. Okay, you drink milk from a cow. That's weird. Okay, we drink milk from cashews.
We milk the cashews. We milk them.
Every single little cashew. So that's it. So we make cashew milk. Yay! So if you have any questions or anything like that, we'll be back, and you can just tweet me at CCafigo. It's CCAFIGO. And I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. You're welcome. I hope that you appreciate it. I hope that you try it at home and you like it. And I will be making cheese. Maybe tomorrow we'll make some mozzarella cheese and it'll be delicious and you'll love it. It takes like maybe 5 minutes max. Super, super easy. So we will see you guys tomorrow making some cashew cheese. Say bye.
Peace.